Well, it's been a bit of a celebration for heritage supporters in Christchurch today, with plans to redevelop Victoria Square being backtracked by the government. The controversial redevelopment of the site has now been revised. Full restoration is now likely. Victory for the residents of Christchurch. That's from heritage advocate Mark Gerard, who's been supporting no change to this inner city square. There was an outcry by heritage supporters against changes the Earthquake Minister and Christchurch Central Development Unit were proposing for Victoria Square to do a $7 million revamp of the site, with many others in Christchurch also voicing their opinion against the plans. And Gerard says it's a win for the city.
We're very pleased. The committee that did the campaign has worked very, very hard, but more importantly, the residents of Christchurch must be happy that CCDU have listened to them.
Many meetings have been held over the last year, with members of the public fighting to keep the site as is. This photo shows around 200 people unsupportive of the revamp. They don't want change.
In addition, there's numerous private conversations. I don't know how many times over shop counters it was mentioned. No, we don't need to change it. And I got stopped in the street. Someone on a bicycle raced up to me and said, "Look, well done, we've got to keep it," and then cycled off. And that happened all over the city.
Now on the CCDU's website, they state public feedback demonstrated a strong community desire to retain and maintain Victoria Square's existing character and features. Over 2,000 submissions were made on the first stage of the proposal, most of them saying no to a full remodelling. Now a new plan is out from the CCDU, and Gerard says he's generally pleased with what he sees.
This is a draft document, and there's a couple of concerns we'd like CCDU to explain what they're going to do, and we'd like the public to make a submission, pay a compliment, or make some suggestions to improve the draft plan. It's a repair and restore, and we think it's really important. So all the heritage objects, the Cook statue, the Victoria statue, the fountain are staying. And I think the bulk of the fountain's going to look really nice. They're going to repair it and it's going to be lit up. It's going to look really good.
The draft restoration plan looks to deliver a site for Canterburyans to enjoy and acknowledge its history and make it a great way to access the city on foot and cycle. But he does have a few questions on the draft document, some including more artwork around the site.
I'm not sure we really need them. I mean, I've got enough statues and fountains. I've got 2 fountains and 2 statues and a heritage bridge, so I'm not sure we really need 2 more artworks. The rest of the city could probably do with the artworks. And the connection, what they call the Victoria connection to Victoria Street, looks pretty good, which looks like it's going to incorporate the arcades. Our only concern is that they're going to have a dual cycle pedestrian. We'd just like to make sure that we can sort of slow the cyclists down, because we wouldn't want it to be a sort of a fast cycle lane zooming through Victoria Square into the central city. But on the whole, yeah, it's looking good.
But time is running out, with only a few weeks for residents to get their suggestions in about the look and the future of the historic site.
I think it's a lost opportunity for CCDU to go out there and explain to the public. It's going to be a short time frame to actually organise some public meetings and for them to come and talk to the various groups and say, well, what do you think, and get feedback.
However, it's a step forward for the Christchurch rebuild and heritage sector, being restored alongside the recently announced repair of the adjacent town hall. Residents will have until the end of the month to make their public submission. Jared McCulloch, CTV News.